Howdy everybody. Hopefully everything is running and working okay now. Hi. Today we're gonna play a bit of retro stuff. We're gonna do some of the old school emulators, maybe see what we're feeling. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out looking at my island. Now, it's been a hot minute since I played last, so things are gonna be a little bit messy. So I think we're gonna kind of maybe like go around, clean up a bit, maybe get rid of the cockroaches in the house, and then we're gonna kind of like do a tour of everything. Just a quick little island tour, because truth be told, eventually there will be a new Animal Crossing, and I would like to. It's called Skellig, by the way, Skellige. I based my island names on places in The Witcher, because I'm a big Witcher fan, and I really like kind of like theming it around it. So I named my island on New Leaf, Rivia, and now I made, because it's island, this is an island, and Skellig is an island in the Witcher series, so I named it Skellig. Shooting stars, wow. How fitting the night I come back to do like a tour and check stuff out. We have shooting stars. Very cool. Anyhow, let's start with a tour. It's been so long. Look at that. Look at me in my little Geralt cosplay that I'm doing. Made it make sense. I named the island Skellig, so I gotta have a Geralt cosplay going on. What is going on with my chroma? Hold on 1 second. I gotta fix my chroma. It is having a day right now. It's probably because I tweaked some settings for some color correcting settings. That means I have to tweak my chroma now. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Just a little tweak. Okay, so let's do a little tour of the inside of my house. Well, let's do you can see some of the green screen now. It's a little annoying. Let's get rid of these cockroaches. Actually, let's go back out, and we'll do a proper introduction here, because I'm gonna cut this up into some videos that I'm gonna post. So yeah, welcome to my island. This is the outside of my home. We'll do a tour of the grounds here in a minute, but let's do a quick tour of the inside, and then we'll do a tour of the whole grounds of the outside of my island. So let's go inside. Where is it? Didn't I just see? There it is. Okay. So this is the first floor, the ground floor here. Very opulent. We have some trophies, some plaque displays, some of my golden rarer items. Oh, good lord. I can't even turn him away because I'm here on the base level. Yeah, I was in the middle of giving a tour here, Dobby. You didn't even dress up for my grand return. You're wearing a bathrobe. You're wearing a bathrobe into my house. After everything we've been through, Dobby. This guy. and you're giving me a sweatshirt. I mean, you could have worn this yourself. You could have tried dressing up a little bit here. Yeah, I was having a problem showing these lovely people the inside of my house. You can go now. Sure, let's play a game. Okay. 8. It's going to be a higher or a lower. Well, seeing as you can only draw one card that's higher, I feel like there's a high likelihood that it's lower. I mean, it still could be a 9. Yeah, that's a 1. Okay. Thanks for your bowling shirt. I'll definitely put it to good use. Yeah. Can you get out of my house now? I'm gonna make him leave. Yeah. I'm trying to give a tour here. Okay, so where were we? Yes, so the ground floor here. I really like the wallpaper and floor combo I have going on here with the nice like moon rug. This is definitely one of my favorite rooms that I've decorated in the whole house right here. I feel like it blends together really well. With a nice little picture of Zucky right here. I have a few artworks on the walls. I think most of them are fakes. Some of them are real though because I had duplicates. But yeah, this is definitely a favorite room right here. We'll start off with the room on the right now. So this room right here, it's like my little library room, reading nook corner room. Very cozy, very elegant, with a nice pop-up book. I'm using some techniques here I gained from the DLC, like the differing walls here. So I have this like base wall here, and then the rest of the walls are this like library book-like wall. I really wanted the differing wall behind the fireplace because originally I had the bookshelves being all the surrounding walls, because it almost makes more sense like ergonomically for all of the other walls to be the bookshelf walls, and for this wall on the door to be a differing wallpaper. But it kind of like it looked a little bit weird with the bookcases in front of it, so I went ahead and changed it up to this instead. I like this room too. This is a little cozy, but this is one of the last rooms I designed that I didn't really know what to do with this room. So it's a little bit quaint, it's a little bit simple, but I still enjoy it. Alright, now we're going towards the back room. We're here in my farther back room now. Oh, he is like fully stuck there. How do I go in the... There we go. Okay, let's fix that again. Alright, so here we are. Here's the back room of the house. I made it my little sparkly, opulent throne room. Obviously, in The Witcher there are kings and monarchs, so I wanted to have something that was kind of like felt very regal as well. You know, something similar to like when you're going into Temeria and there's the throne room in the middle of that large, you know, opulent hallway. I was trying to give that same kind of vibe, hence like the wallpaper on the sides there. Overall, I think it came together pretty well. Once again, it's a little bit simplistic, but I definitely enjoy this room. It's a fun little room. Alright. Alright, now going to the side room here. So this room right here is my kitchen. It's a very rustic looking kitchen. I wanted it to feel very kind of like cottagey and, you know, old-timey at the same time. I wanted it to feel like, you know, slightly medieval, more like how maybe a royal kitchen would be like, or just what like Geralt's kitchen would be like. Think about like his villa in the Blood and Wine DLC. I was going for that same kind of vibe, like having a like a kitchen, just a simple kitchen that a like worker would work in, or a maid or something. Just that rustic feel with a little puppy, you know, next to his dog bowl here, barking at his food. You know, nothing too crazy. I do like how it turned out. I like the combination of like the brick wall with the windows here. I think it's a pretty good flow overall. I enjoy this room for sure. This is a favorite of in my house here. I feel like it came together really well. Okay, 2 rooms left. Let's go upstairs now. Check out the upstairs room. So, get rid of you. Okay, here we are in the bedroom. It's, once again, I went for more of like an opulent, regal vibe here. You have like the fancy furniture, the nice gold mirror, a few like fancy paintings. I know I already have that painting in like the bookshelf, but it's just like I had some extras of that painting. So I wanted to throw a few nice paintings. We have like some models. Took me a long time to get this wallpaper actually. I really wanted this wallpaper for this room for a while. I think there's another wallpaper that I was really trying to get that I wanted a little bit more than this one, but this one I was not getting for some reason. Like I just could not get this wallpaper to drop for me. But anyway, yeah, this is I think this is the last room I ended up decorating in the whole house because I didn't really know what to do with all of this space, and so I just decided to turn it into the bedroom. And you can see there's a lot of empty space on the walls and on the floor and stuff, because I wasn't really sure how else to decorate this space at all. I really don't spend any time up in this room though. I mean, I don't spend a lot of time in the house in general, but up in this room I probably spend the least amount of time in, so I don't worry too much about it not being super decorated. And now for the piece de resistance. Well, first I want to clear all the buggies out of here. Because I don't want to get that thing to pop up when I go in the basement. I want to get rid of all of them first. Come on, is there still more? Jeez. It has been a long time since I've touched this game, so the island is going to be a bit messy too. But it's fine. We'll clean it up as we go around, and it should be good. More. Okay, there's more. I guess we have to go upstairs again, don't we? And there's a chance that there's some spawning in the basement as well. Of course, the basement's going to be a little bit tough to get to the buggies, though, because it's pretty crowded down there. Okay, 2 in every room, it would seem. Alright, down we go. Down we go, down to the piece de resistance. My basement. So here we have the basement of my house. Obviously there's a big occult nature in the Witcher, magic and witches and spells and monsters and stuff. So I wanted to give that kind of creepy, otherworldly feel down here. So I have that kind of thing going on down here, making it feel like there's some kind of dark ritual happening, necromancy and whatnot. Pretty spooky. I have some guys right back here. That's what's making all the noise, is all of my little dudes up there jamming out along with the music. That's why it sounds like how it does with the drumming and the bones shaking. But obviously I put them right above the door, so when you're like standing in here you can't see them. You just get the vibes instead. Pretty cool, huh? I thought so. Yeah, and I got a lot of spooky effects happening because of the DLC, and you can put like effects on everything. It really like upped the spook factor of this basement. And that's my house. You know, very cool. Thanks for taking a look. I haven't done a lot in my house. I haven't spent a ton of time in here, but I do enjoy making it look nice. In old Animal Crossings, it was the main focus of your creativity, was the inside of your house. And so I have put a good amount of time making it like look nice. And I feel like some rooms are really like really well put together. But yeah, that is my house. Just gonna clean up the basement again here. Hopefully this will be the last one. Oh, it is. Okay. Where did I get this present? Oh. Put all these things in storage I don't need. Okay. Okay. Well, now that we've taken a look at the inside of my house, we're going to go ahead and explore the island proper now. So let's go ahead and start with the grounds around my house here. So we have some nice decor behind us, some statues just hanging out here, some nice flowers. Oh, got some mail. Yeah. Of course, I get an S rank on my home. Took some time to get. Okay, I'll throw that in storage later. Anyway, so yeah, here we are on the grounds. We have some statues, some shrubbery, some foliage going around. There's Statue of David. Nice little water feature. Some gazebos out here. A little garden with all of my little rare flowers in them. Some rare flowers here. I have more than this for sure on my island, but this is just, you know, several weeks worth. I'm pretty sure these spawn like once a week, so this is what, like 12 or 15 different weeks or so. Alright, let's go. Let's start on the left and then we'll work our way around. We won't stop by in any villagers' homes until after. So for now, we're just going to kind of look at the grounds and then we'll stop in later. I made this to be a little training area. You know, how you think about like training dummies in The Witcher, and there's a sword here, like for sword training. You know, it's trying to stay on theme as much as I can. You know, this is supposed to be like a representation of like a castle at Skellige, or maybe like a Kaer Morhen analogy. There's Marina. God, I have so much stuff on my island, the frame rate just tanks when I'm outside. 1 year and 6... I haven't played this game in 18 months. Okay, so let's go outside now, towards the left here, starting from the back. We'll go back, work our way forward. First, we have our connection to our back beach here. Little pathway connects to our back beach. We have some rustic kind of cottage villager type homes that I was going for. More of the countryside characters of like in The Witcher, how there's there's like country characters and city characters. Farmers and then simple townsfolk. It's kind of the vibe I was going for with some of these homes, was the more simple townsfolk. And these are my 3 wolves that live on this side of the island. All 3 of them are wolves. I was going to go for like a predominantly wolf island because Geralt, the Witcher, wolf, School of the Wolf, was the theme. But I ended up, still picking some animals that I like personally, some of my favorites, instead of just going with all wolves. But still, I have 3 wolves currently on my island. And I think I used to have more, but I let some of them go to replace them with some other animals I wanted. Next over here, we have the pathway towards our museum. We'll go in front of it, and then we'll look up. There, the museum's a little bit farther back, so the view doesn't work as well from the ground. But this is the pathway up to the museum, right here. Now we have some nice statues. We have some dinosaurs, shrubbery and flowers. We'll go up towards the museum, but we won't go inside because there's no point. Here's the outside. Oh, we got a cicada chilling on the tree out there. Very cool. Yeah, here's some stuff outside. We got some benches. I try to make it feel like an entrance to an actual museum, an exhibit of their stuff inside, just outside of it. But yeah, there's no point going inside the museum. Everyone's inside. It's going to look the same. So let's go around to the left here. Oh, hello. We got Cephalobot. There's not much over here. We're just going to take a quick peek. I just put a lighthouse out here just because. There's really not anything over here. There's all kinds of weeds and stuff up there, but I'm kind of leaving it like that. So space for weeds to grow in, and also you can see a lot of like lily of the valleys everywhere up there because they don't have a lot of space to grow anywhere else. All right, going down now. We'll go up down this way. So we'll come back. We're gonna go down through my rose garden now. So I have a rose garden of every color of rose, including gold roses. We have white, pink, we have purple, black, and gold, and on this side we have blue, yellow, orange, and red. And then the gold roses kind of flank both sides, and it's the same on both sides. This is my rose garden with all roses. The whole garden is all roses of every color. Pretty cool, huh? We have the fountains, and then I have a little feature over here. Little like ancient ruins-y kind of feel. Alright, then let's go down. We'll go across in a minute here. So over here to the left, we have a nice long bridge next to a waterfall. I have like a creepy like cave, since I want to still going for that like witchery feel. There's a lot of caves and cave monster burrows and stuff in The Witcher, so I wanted to have like a cave over here by what I have is the cemetery. This is the cemetery I have now. The nice like extra special like grave over here, and then a few gravestones over here. It's pretty common to have like ghouls and monsters next to like graves and graveyards in The Witcher, so I wanted to keep that a theme going, kind of like a spooky graveyard with a cave. And that's it for over here. Let's go back towards the middle now. And then we will go. We'll save that when we come back across. We'll do the front now. So here we have our like little camp area. This is a more like almost modern feel because the campground is a thing that, you know, obviously different animals come to come visit you. So I wanted to keep it pretty natural feeling, but also slightly modern. We have like music, picnics, coolers, you know, a little campfire here, little like crafting area. Basically all my rocks are here because this is pretty much the only areas they can spawn in. We have, you know, some lounge stuff, a really basic camp area. I didn't put too much time into the campgrounds. Like I said, I kept it pretty basic and pretty modern. Nothing too special. Alright, we'll go across now to the front of my island, to the entrance where you would fly in from if you were coming to visit me. So right down here is where you fly in. So the entrance of my village is right here. Come across the gazebo, these nice big waterfall features, some like knights, old-timey knights. Obviously you get the feel right away. Okay, I don't think you can see that, you know, same thing, flanks both sides here. Alright, going in, looks like Sable's here today, and we got Octavian. Alright, so this is the front of my island, and Zucker. All of my all of my octopus villagers are all outside today. Obviously from my namesake Octo, I really like octopi. They're my favorite animal, so I had to have every single octopus character on my island. So I have all 4 of them. I have Zucker, I have Octavian, I have Marina, and I have Cephalobot. So, yeah. I have all of them. I had to have them. It's one of the reasons why it's not all wolves. But yeah, here's basically the front of my island. The waterfall features. We're going to go to the right now. Cross over. We're going to go down first, and this is my fruit garden, I guess you can say. I have the trees of every available fruit that can grow on a tree in this game. Since they don't have all of the fruits of previous games, this is not a huge area. Oh, here's Audie. She's outside and she's thinking. Squared brow line glasses? No. No, I don't want it though. Sure. More trash to add to the pile. Alright, so here's all the fruits. Since they don't have like persimmons and stuff like that in this game, it's only the 5 different types of fruits. I have this just in case there are any like new friends getting into the game who want all the different fruits, or maybe you need to make some like quick cash. You can sell all of these different, and I think there's what, like 8. There's like 10. I think it's 10. Maybe it's 8. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 4. So we have 24 of each fruit. 48. Oh, it's just a leafy boy. Good shimmer fast. Oh, I accidentally kicked off some of my sidewalk there. That's annoying. Which I don't think I need to do all that. Sorry, I'm having to like relearn the controls here. It's just the loose one. Where is it? Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool, okay. Crisis averted. Alright, anyway. Yeah, so there's what? 24. There's 48 of every fruit here. So plenty enough to get a decent chunk of change. Or, you know, to help someone out who's just starting their island up for the first time. It's kind of what this garden is all about. There's nothing else over here. Alright, now we go into the city part proper, where we have kind of like the city. Think about this as like Redania or the city of Temeria or something like that. I was going for a more cramped and you know, more rundown, cheaper looking place. Obviously the streets look nice, but it's you know, rusted, cheap fencing, little huts and, you know, bricks and whatnot. I tried to keep that very rustic city, cramped city feel. We got Sterling over here, who God, the frame rate is just dying. So I have Sterling because he's got this very like guard-like look. He fits the theme, the medieval theme, really much dead on because of his helmet. So I have him wearing like the squire outfit. This is his house, I believe, right? Yeah. And he lives right next door to someone who's out and about, Julian. And Julian is a unicorn, also very fitting for the medieval fantasy themed setting that I'm going for on my island. So wherever Julian is, we will check him out. Let's go ahead and head across now where he was. Once we're done like looking over, there's nothing on the beach. There's nothing to look at the beach. This is just the city feel, and we have Phoebe over here as well. Phoebe's a phoenix. Once again, phoenix, unicorn. You know, the mystical creatures feel very fitting. Then we're going to go to my water feature that I have in the center of my island right now. Nice gazebo. We have a statue of Kamehameha with like the moon behind him back there. Can't get the gazebo to like disappear, but that's okay. Took a long time to get more than one Kamehameha, let me tell you. In fact, it might be my only one. It's a really hard piece to get, and I think instead of donating it, I displayed it. Though I may have a second. I mean, it may be my second one. I don't remember. Either way, this is my little water feature, my cool little water feature over here, which leads into my rose garden. Pretty cool. Connects right there. All right, we're gonna go ahead and head back now. And we're going to go over to the garden I have beside my house, the most anachronistic part of my entire island, the part that doesn't actually fit and is not on brand with the theme of, you know, The Witcher and medieval feels and all of that. We have my like Zen garden. I have my like Japanese Zen garden area. So I have my like zodiacs. I have my little like bridge with the torii gates. I have my like display over here, you know, just a very like Japanese feel overall. Let's see, little grave areas and a gazebo, the full set of like samurai armor. You know, pretty simple. And then obviously we have the little like Zen garden-y part of it, with all the custom ground settings I have. Yeah. And there you go. There you have it. There is an overview of my entire island. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and head now into some villager homes. Whoever's home right now, we'll pop into their house and we can check out what the inside of their homes look like, because I do have the DLC of this game and I have finished it and I've decorated all the homes, and I have decorated every single islander's home that is on my island. So let's see who's home, and we'll pop in and see what they have going on in their house. I know a lot of them are out and about right now, so we may not get too many pop-ins here. Yeah, no one even on this side of the island is even home right now, and I know for a fact that Dobie and Audie were both We're both out and about. So we're only going to get to see one person's home. Whitney? I think Whitney's the only one who's actually home. Alright, well, let's check out Whitney's home. Which is probably one of the least interesting homes that I did, because I didn't really have a good idea for her house. So this is Whitney's home. She's a frozen, like, frost wolf. You know, she is the white wolf. So I thought I would go for, like, a very, like, Witcher feel, because she is the white wolf. And, which, you know, Geralt is the white wolf, or known as the white wolf. So I was like, oh, perfect, we're going to go nuts with the Witcher theme. But Whitney's really not like that. And, the rest of the island is like that, so I wanted to go something that had a more Arctic feel, because she is an Arctic wolf, technically. So, yeah, I just, you know, used the ice stuff, used all of this ice stuff to give it a very frozen, icy feel. But you look how it's really simple. It's really basic. She's cooking up something right now, which is why that table is there. Usually that table is not there. But because she's cooking, it looks like that. Yeah, kind of basic. I'm definitely, this is one of my most underwhelming, you know, house builds. I wish someone else was home right now so you could see something a little bit better. But it's just Whitney right now, apparently. It's too bad. It's really too bad. Because they're way more interesting house looks. Just about every other islander has a more interesting house. Yeah. That's too bad. But to be expected. Yep. Can any of you people go home so I can show off the inside of your houses? Oh well, we may have to come back to it later. Maybe at the end of stream we'll pop back in, see who's in their house, and we'll do a little like quick tour of some other animals' homes. But yeah, that's a tour of my whole island. It's a tour of my home and the island in general, and then obviously we popped into Whitney's house, but no one else is home. But yeah, that's about it. I don't really have a reason to keep playing this game at all. There's nothing left for me to do. The only thing that kept me going for a little while there was finishing the DLC so that I could decorate every single animal's house on the inside, because I wanted to decorate all of my islanders. I wanted to get very specific animals for my island and have a very specific look, but I'm pretty much done. There's nothing left for me to find or get. My museum is not 100%, but I honestly don't care about like grinding 1 billion clams to make 1 billion fish baits to spend hours trying to catch like very specific fish just so I can say I have 100% completion. I don't care. I don't care, and nobody else cares if I have that. So why would I waste my time doing it? Yeah, that's my island. So I just wanted to kind of document all of it and everything as it is, just in case if my Switch is like memory dies, or I get a new Animal Crossing game, or for whatever reason I decide to reset my whole island at some point. I doubt I ever will, but just in case, I have all of it documented, because I really like my island as it is. Alright, now I think we're going to get into some retro gaming. I'm not exactly sure. What I'm thinking right now is like playing Metroid Fusion, but I'm not like completely sold on the idea, so I could play something else. I think so let's check what we got on the N64 real fast. I recently played through all of Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie on this. I hadn't played Banjo-Tooie since I was a kid, so it was nice to kind of play Banjo-Tooie again. But there are definitely, to me, Banjo-Tooie is definitely a step down from Banjo-Kazooie in a lot of ways. The only thing I want to say Banjo-Tooie does better is it makes you work a little bit harder to get 100% of the game. Like, for instance, in Banjo-Kazooie, you can spend 10 minutes in a level. Like, let's say Mumbo's Mountain, like the first level of the game in Banjo-Kazooie, you could spend 10 minutes in that level and get everything, and be done with it and never come back to that level. And usually, like, it takes you about 15 or 20 minutes to do just about any level in the game and 100% it. Some of the later levels might take you, like, maybe close to, like, 30 minutes, maybe, like, 45, depending on how, like, in the weeds you're trying to get. Like, we're talking about, like, the very last levels of Banjo-Kazooie. Whereas Banjo-Tooie, every single level takes at least twice as long. Like, the first level of the game maybe takes 20 to 30 minutes to do most of the things, and then you still have to backtrack later to finish it. That's the big negative for me with Banjo-Tooie, is so much backtracking. There's so much backtracking in Banjo-Tooie. You have to keep coming back to levels constantly throughout the game, depending on upgrades you get or specific abilities you get, or just because you have to do something in another level and unlock something in a previous level. You spend so much time back and forthing, and honestly, some of the jiggies that you need to do in that game can be so tedious and so frustrating. Specifically, like the Canary Mary jiggies near the end of the game can be so frustrating. Even with, like, save states, I was, like, getting frustrated with some of them. I also absolutely hate the last level of Banjo-Tooie. It's garbage. It's clear to me that they just didn't have a concept, maybe, for the last level, and there's, like, stuff is floating in the sky, and there's silly flowers that attack you. I don't know. To me, it just gives the vibe that they just ran out of gas at the end of Banjo-Tooie. And Banjo-Tooie also has the easiest final boss fight of all time. Not because mechanically it's super easy, but because if you actually spend the time to, like, 100% the game and get the ability to, like, regenerate your health, you can keep that fight going forever and just, like, keep your distance, regenerate your health, and get back in the fight, vice versa. You don't even have to try that hard. Whereas in, like, Banjo-Kazooie, even though technically overall it's a much easier game, the final boss fight is actually significantly harder in Banjo-Kazooie, because even if you 100% it and you get the double, you have maximum life and you double it at the end of the game, you can still lose all that life and die, because the final sequence of Banjo-Kazooie's boss fight against Grunty is actually not super easy. Like, you can definitely take a lot of damage during that fight. Anyway, I just wanted to say that because I played both of the games recently, and they're fresh in my mind. I tried for the millionth time playing Jet Force Gemini, and I just can't do it. Playing it like a first or third person shooter on like N64 is just a struggle, and that game is so frustrating in so many ways. I'm not going to get into everything, but every time I've played Jet Force Gemini, I've had to drop it because I can't hang with it. I don't think there's anything else really that's, like, calling me to play. Played so much Pokemon Snap growing up. There were so many theories and fan theories and rumors when you're a kid about like snapping pictures of so many different Pokemon and doing so many different crazy things. This was a big, like, word of mouth game growing up. You know, there was always, like, the rumors growing up about Mew hiding, you know, by the truck near the SSN and all of that stuff. There were always rumors when you're a kid about these magical things that you can do in games if you do a very specific sequence of events. But Pokemon Snap did have a lot of secrets in it. They did have a lot of secrets where you throw things at Pokemon and they evolve into a different Pokemon, or you do certain things in a specific order and you get other Pokemon to show up or do specific things that you can take pictures of. So this game had so many rumors and so many, like, secret things that people were sharing and making stuff up about. This was like a big time game growing up that there was a lot of talk about stuff you could do and really cool stuff. Crystal Charge I really like. That's a really good Kirby game. That's a solid. This is the only Kirby game, as far as I know, where you can combine powers. You can do two powers at once to make, like, another. I can't believe it's a mechanic they've never brought back. Is, like, the combination of powers. because it was such a novel idea back then to have like lightning power and rock power, and you have this crazy power that goes with it. I mean, I understand in some degree why they never brought it back is because of the specificity you need to unlock certain shards. Like certain shards and certain levels, you need a very specific combination of powers to get them. And because there's the combinations are like, there's like 6 different powers in the game. You have like, 36 or something different possible combinations of powers. Or like 40 different possible combinations of powers or something like that. So it's like you're not going to come back to the same level 40 times with every single power to try to figure out which is the right one. So some shards became incredibly tedious to get. But it is a cool idea, and I would like it to see come back at some point. Though Forgotten Land is easily the best Kirby of all time. The upgrading powers and stuff, it's so good. Everything about Forgotten Land is amazing. You know, until I saw a retrospective about the original Majora's Mask, I didn't realize just how different the remake was from the original game. Like, I knew they changed boss fights, like Twin Mold, and they changed Goat, and they changed basically every single boss in the game. They changed for the remake, and made them easier. But I will say, like, I didn't realize, like, how much they changed so many other, like, quality of life things in the remake. I'm not going to go over everything, but if you look at if you go to YouTube and look up a comparison of the original Majora's Mask and the remake, there's so many differences. It's crazy how much they changed. Because the Ocarina of Time remake feels almost 1-to-1 to the original, at least as far as I remember. It feels basically 1-to-1. Yeah. I played Star Fox 64 1,000 times growing up. Was one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, there's really nothing here. I'm not seeing anything that is really calling me. Sorry, I know we're kind of like just wasting time right now while I'm trying to figure out what I want to play. We'll just play Metroid Fusion. I always love Metroid Fusion, and I haven't played it in a while. So we'll play a little bit of Metroid Fusion. I also played Minish Cap for the first time a couple months back, and I actually really liked Minish Cap. It was actually a really solid Zelda. I've tried to play Golden Sun. I played for a few hours, but it was actually harder than I thought to get back into. I always thought to myself, if I ever played Golden Sun again, I would really go nuts on it, because as a kid I played through it all the way, but I don't think I really min-maxed or did everything or got everything, even though for whatever reason I had it in my mind that I was going to hit max level in this game, and I fought the final boss a billion times trying to hit max level with everybody, really pointlessly, but I just enjoyed the game that much. Now going back and playing through the first couple hours of the game, the story is still good and the characters are still mostly good, but the combat and the flow of combat feels so dated and so stale now. It's the combat's super unengaging. The healing system in the game is super unengaging. Gearing is pretty unengaging. Most of the game is honestly, it's still good. It's still a good RPG, and it still holds up from a story and gameplay standpoint for the most part. But it's just it is a very shallow RPG, definitely compared to today, and it's wealth of crazy and amazing RPG games. For its time, it was something, but I don't know. And it's so ugly. It's so ugly. Some Game Boy Advance games are crazy ugly when they try to go for that 3D effect, and it is so ugly. Yeah, Golden Sun is it is so ugly. I'm sorry, I keep saying it, but yeah. This is my favorite Metroid game, by the way. I haven't played every Metroid there is, so I can't speak with absolute wealth for every Metroid game. But I've played a good portion, I've said most mainline Metroids, and although I like a lot of them, the 2D Metroids always felt the best, and they felt like they were the most fun. And this one I just loved. I loved everything about how this game worked. And I was hoping Metroid Dread would feel and be a lot like Fusion, and it is in some ways, but it also isn't in other ways. This is a complaint I had when I played Dread back in the day. I don't know if I talked about this. Did I stream Dread? Did I talk about Dread? I don't remember. I kind of have this vague memory about talking about Dread or streaming Dread when it came out. But in case I didn't, and I'm just misremembering, I'm not a huge fan of how they did boss fights in Dread. I like the parry mechanic and the counter mechanic, and I like the overall feel of the gameplay and the fact that you can sequence break and all of that stuff. Dread is like a really good Metroid game overall, but there's something that like a lot of Metroids do, this one included, that Dread doesn't do, and it's like a feeling of reward when you beat bosses. Like when you beat a boss in this game, no matter what boss it is, whether it's an X-Parasite boss or just a regular old like boss that's inside of the facility, you always get some kind of upgrade or some kind of power up after you beat the boss. You really fight this boss, you win by the skin of your teeth, and then you get some upgrade that helps you down the line. That start out like kind of small, but then they get bigger and bigger as the game goes on. You don't get that in Dread. In Dread, when you beat a boss, half the time you get nothing. You just can continue playing the game. And it feels really unsatisfying, especially for me. I'm a big RPG person and a big RPG player in games like World of Warcraft, or really just any RPG. Anytime you beat a significant boss, you always get something. You get some reward, some drop, Ugh, that's going to be sitting on my screen this whole time. It's not going to let me refresh it, is it? I hate that that's sitting above my head right now. You know what, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm just going to turn off the chat box until someone starts chatting, because I don't want to see that sitting above my head this whole stream. But yeah, it's like you always want to feel like you're being rewarded for these big boss fights. Like anytime you fight a raid boss in World of Warcraft, you get drops. People get stuff. There's rewards that come with it, You want to feel like your hard work is giving you something. In every kind of Souls game, what do you get after you beat a big boss? You get their soul, which then can turn into a boss weapon. Or you can just level you up, There are rewards. There's some kind of tangible result from you beating the boss, aside from simply continuing to play the game. And that's something that was missing for the most part. Not every boss in Dread is like that, but most of the bosses, at least like 50%, maybe even 60 or 70% of the bosses. Anyway, for those of you who aren't reading the story here and are just listening to me yap about Dread, basically what happens to Samus is she gets infected with the X-Parasite, and it's killing her. But they were able to find a cure from the baby Metroid she saves at the end of Super Metroid. The baby Metroid she saves at the end of Super Metroid. They create like a vaccine basically from the baby Metroid, because it turns out that the X-Parasites and the Metroids are actually like natural enemies of each other. So using that vaccine, it's able to cure Samus, but because of it, she develops some of the weaknesses of Metroids, like for example that she is more susceptible to ice now. But because of the Metroid DNA inside of her body now, she is immune to the X-Parasite. And now she's got a distress signal from this space station, which contains the infected pieces of her power armor. And there was, as she's saying, there's an unexplained explosion at the station. Stuff's going in, so she's being sent to the station to investigate what's been going on. And obviously there's a connection to her previous commanding officer in this game. She has a new cool ship. Originally, this game was meant to be the end of the timeline for Samus. This for a long time. This game was the last game in the Samus Aran Metroid timeline, until Metroid Dread, which continued the story. Which is another thing I appreciate about Metroid Dread, is that it continues the story after Fusion. But there's a reason why I've never gone back and played Dread again, and it's because of the boss fights. This game I can play over and over and over again, not only because I love the story and the feel of this game, and that people still talk about to this day about the feeling that the SAX gives you, that sense of dread and fear. You don't get that. Hilariously enough, Metroid Dread is called Metroid Dread, but you never really get a sense of dread in that game. I do really like that game, though. It is a fun game, and it is a good game, and I like the story of Dread a lot. It's just it would be so much better if the bosses gave you power-ups in that game. If it was like that in that game, I'd almost have no complaints. Well, I still would have complaints, actually. But I would be way more happy with the game. Yes, my objective is clear. We'll go to the quarantine bay. Another major problem I have with Metroid Dread is the robots. Most of the time you're getting your power-ups from the robots. From the robot enemies that appear. At first when you start playing the game, you have no ability to defeat them. You can only run away from them or defend yourself against them, which is probably why they call it Dread, is because you're running away from these robots. But these robots are single screen enemies. They're not that hard to avoid, and if you're good at timing, if you get the timing down for parrying they're not that scary. You get pretty comfortable avoiding them, and then you get the ability to fight back against them. And once you get to that point, they no longer are a threat whatsoever. Now, each one of them you fight a little bit differently. They're kind of they're almost like bosses in their own right, not completely, but close. But they're not really that scary. Genuinely not very scary at all. Didn't I take damage? But yeah, fighting the robots is not only not that interesting. Hiya! How's it going, you guys? Sorry, I just realized I turned the chat off. What's up, Snack Boss and Oscua? How you doing? Anyway, sorry if I'm just yapping away to myself here. But yeah, those were my main gripes with Dread. Can mimic its prey. Not too bad. I'm just playing some classic games right now. Playing some Metroid Fusion. This is actually my favorite Metroid game, so I just wanted to play it today. Mainly because I don't have anything else on the table. Originally, I was going to stream Night Rain and the new, like, Augur, souped-up Augur boss, but he was kind of a big letdown, so I didn't do that. Massive Biosigns. Alright. Time to fight the first boss. Or do we gotta get missiles first? Is that what's happening? Or are we still going to it? We're still in the earliest parts of the game right now, so we don't have access to like any power-ups. But I think one of the first things we get is a charge shot, if memory serves. Go to the save point right here. Okay, so we gotta go left here. We're just gonna make sure we're not missing anything in the previous rooms. Not that I think we are, but we're just gonna check anyway. Right, can't access screen yet. And there's nothing down here, yeah? Just back to the ship. Thank you! I appreciate that. It's the name I use for most of my online handles these days. So if you've ever seen an Octopunk running around in like Monster Hunter or, you know, any online game you've been playing, Night Rain, because those are the games I've been playing online lately, then it's me. That's another thing I really like about this game is how the X parasites work and how they can like form around like a corpse or something like that, or they can combine with each other. Like later on in the game, they can if you kill one enemy, the X parasite will come out and like combine with a different enemy, and then they turn into a stronger enemy together. I always thought that was a really neat thing that this game does. You only have 2 handles below? You mean on like my profile page? I don't think I have everything there, but basically my handle on most things is like Octopunk or Octopunk with 2 underscores. My handle on like YouTube is a little bit different though, because I made that profile before I adopted this handle. So I think that one's like going under Major Octopus or something like that. Alright, can't go through here yet. I'm on YouTube, yeah. So I'm streaming at YouTube right now at the same time. So if you prefer watching on YouTube or something, I'm also streaming there. But I also have my channel's like has a bunch of shorts from my streams, and it has, you know, a bunch of previous streams. It's archived with all of my like streams of the past. So, well, not all of them, but a good chunk of them. The game I started out streaming at the beginning when I was getting back into streaming was Silent Hill 2, the Silent Hill 2 remake, and I didn't actually upload those before, though I lost the VODs on those. So those are the only ones missing. Everything else should be there, like Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. Sorry, a hair in my face there. But yeah, all of my VODs are there, shorts are there, all that good stuff. Save real fast. I guess we don't really need to go to the navigation room here. An unnecessary stop. There we go. Yeah, we gotta get powered up here. Yeah, we get missiles. Okay, I thought we got missiles first. I was pretty sure. Hold R, hit B. Okay, it's got to be R, not right. Can't be right trigger, it's got to be the right bumper. Uh-oh, elevators are out. Yep, we got it. Use missiles to get through. Can't go up yet. I don't think so. Yeah, I definitely don't have the height. And it's a red door anyway. I keep swapping between the... Oh, right, I forgot I gotta shoot out, like, the lights or whatever. It's like I keep swapping between the control stick and the control pad. I'm trying to use the pad because obviously the Game Boy Advance didn't have a control stick. Besides stream, like, what do I do for work? Previously, I was working in retail, selling alcohol, actually. But now I'm actually training to become a teacher. So I wouldn't say that I'm unemployed, but I am like in the training process right now. Nice easy missile upgrade. How about yourself? What do you do when you're not watching people stream games? Isn't there like a upgrade in here or something? There it is. I knew it. Really unnecessary save right now, but why not? There must be like some really crazy sequence breaking in this game or something, because one thing that's always baffled me is about this game specifically is how people are able to like speedrun this game, because part of like playing Metroid is like speedrunning the game, right? And it's not just speedrun it, but how people are able to speedrun it with like maximum upgrades. Because I have played this game in the past. Where are you all going? Okay, there. I've played this game in the past, getting like all the upgrades, but it takes a long. Some of these upgrades are really hard to get. And being able to do not only beat everything in this game super fast, but get all the upgrades on top of it. I don't know how people do it. Subject, teach, math. Mathematics. Since my background is in computer science. Student and website developer as well. Nice, nice. Very cool. Are you a computer science major as well? Us STEM's gotta stick together. Ouch. Need some missiles here. Oh. Got shorted on my jump there. Am I out of missiles? Oh, I'm out of missiles. Maybe I should have saved some missiles. There we go. Only needed one more missile. I hate maths. Computer science, okay. I mean, math is a part of computer science. Granted, it's not like a super important part, but it is a thing. Maths I've always been able to kind of like understand. Like I get math, I like math, I understand math. Programming though, I always kind of like, some languages I got and clicked with me, and some languages I just did not. I was just not a fan of. Oh, right, the no bombs yet. I forgot bombs is a separate upgrade. Alrighty. Oh, it's just a recharge room. I think this room has like a hidden door, hidden room behind it too. It was always cool. Was hidden rooms in Metroid. Canadian? No, I'm not Canadian. I am American, born in American. Canadians are cool though. I like Canadians. Canada is a cool place. I've been there a couple times. Some of my favorite streamers are actually Canadian. Take the meta elevator down to section 1. Oh, finally going to sector 1. Right, it's environmental stuff, that's right. Okie dokie. So we're going down and to the left. Don't need a save right here. We'll be fine without saving. Also from USA, nice. You West Coast, East Coast, Central, not Coast. Where do you hail from, good sir or madam? Get us some more missiles right quick. Oh, right. Forgot there's this icy region of this game. We gotta go up. We don't want to go in there yet. That's for later. That room is for later. And then SAX shows up. An all-time favorite villain right here in this game. One of the best in all Metroids, in my opinion. Still find your YouTube channel? Oh, give me 2 seconds. I'll bring it up for you. I'll post it in chat for you. Make your life a little bit easier. Come on. YouTube. Go to my channel. Alright. Let me post it in chat for you. Right there. There you go. That is my YouTube channel. Should be live right now, and then everything else is on it, my shorts and all that good stuff. Alright. Into Sector 1. Some unknown agent. We know what the agent is. We know what it is. Well, you didn't make a link tree for it and mention all your socials? You know, I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that. I haven't really updated a lot of things on my page in a while, but I probably should. But I will do that. That way it has all of my info on it. Might as well top off the 10 health we're missing, I guess. I do need to update some or upload some more shorts. I might do that after stream today. But I have some more like Night Rain tier list stuff I need to throw up on my channel. Let's go up first. I don't think I'm missing anything, but oh, it's a green door. Never mind. Can't go up there. Big amoeba. There we go. You know what else they need to put on, like the Game Boy Advance thing, is some like classic, like Castlevania games. But I guess some of them are DS games. They're not really. They weren't really Game Boy Advance games, were they? Because I'm thinking like Order of Ecclesia and stuff, but that was DS, I think. It wasn't. It wasn't Game Boy Advance. I imagine they'll probably end up putting some like a DS emulator on the Switch too, because they've already put like the GameCube, right? The GameCube emulator was like the newest thing for the Switch 2, which is to me is almost the only incentive to get a Switch 2 for me right now is the GameCube emulator. But it would be nice if they did like a DS emulator for it too, because that would be cool. There's a lot of there's so many good DS games out there. You know, another thing we could do too is we could I could like get the Ace Attorney series on the Switch, because that's something I've been wanting to do, and kind of replay through some of those. Though I never finished number 6. I'm on like the last case of that number 6. Last video you posted on your YouTube was 4 months ago. Yeah, so the last video I posted as like a video of me uploading it manually was from 4 months ago, because I used to upload all of my VODs to just my videos page. But if you want to check like previous VODs from that point till now, it's all on the live tab. So if you go to click the tab that says like live or whatever, it'll have all of my VODs from the last 4 months, because 4 months ago I started dual streaming YouTube and Twitch, so it automatically puts the VODs in its own like tab now. You know what I should do is I should upload a little video explaining that, so people who come across my channel don't think I haven't posted anything in 4 months. Sorry, I know that is a little bit unclear. But yeah, That's where all the VODs are now because I'm also live on YouTube. Oh, we can't go in there yet. So I don't have to kill these things, do I? I guess that is one way you could shave off a lot of time playing this game, is just don't fight anything. Just skip every single enemy encounter and only fight the bosses. Oh my god. Sometimes you just won't crouch down, will you, Samus? And then other times you are staying crouched. You know what? Just ignore that guy. Don't need to fight him. Yeah, hold on. Okay, it's just the door to the other way. Okay, that should be the last one, I think. How do you cut videos? I use CapCut mainly for my editing. That is my go-to software that I've been using, is CapCut to like make shorts or whatever. I mean, I was just uploading VODs directly back in the day with no editing. So it's really only my shorts that have any kind of editing going on. Oh, there you go. There's stuff on the wall. It's like, how do I get up? Well, if you just looked, you would see that you can climb the wall. Oops, and I fell. Okay, nothing up there. Continuing on. It's a dead end. No, it is not. Or it is? Do I have to blow up the next part of the wall? Is that what it is? There it is. There's 3 sections. Oops. Okay, we grabbed it. We're good. Start following your IG and subscribe to YouTube. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that a lot, Snack Boss. That's very kind of you. Can you stop shooting laser beams at me? Oh my god. Oh, lovely. Messed that one up. Come on now. I can do this. I have some gaming ability. It may not appear so, but I promise I can shoot things. Oh, this is like a health farm room. Not that you really need one. There's a save point right here. Why would you ever need that? But yeah, I'll be uploading some more stuff to my IG and some shorts and stuff probably later today. Like I said, I'll be doing some more of my Night Rain tier list, and then I have some stuff I want to cut up from like today's stream to oh right, this is where they have like the little hole that appears. Yeah. Oh, getting the charge shot now. Yeah, so I did a little like Animal Crossing tour earlier in the stream, in today's stream, that I'm gonna be putting up. If you want to check, if you have any interest in Animal Crossing. Okay, I think that's everything here. Nice to have the charge shot. That'd be great. Awesome. Yeah, well, I look forward to posting it later so that you can see it, check it out. Oh, I gotta shoot it from the other way. You know, one thing I always appreciated about this game too is that even though I have the charge shot upgrade, it still like changes how my like regular shot looks too. And it's like every time you get an upgrade like that, it alters how your normal beam comes out. They really killed it with this Metroid. Huge fan of it, but I'm more into The Sims. I have put a good minute into The Sims 4. I have like a few of the DLCs for Sims 4. But I haven't touched it in a while now. But Sims is good stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to dive straight into Sims 5 when it comes out, because I know it's going to end up being... I'm pretty sure they've announced it's a free-to-play. Sims 5 is going to be free-to-play, and it's just going to be basically just like, what, DLCs and add-ons and stuff like that. I guess I need like the bombs, huh? Because I can't like grab onto this and like roll into it. I have to do like a bomb jump. How many hours do you think you've like collectively put into The Sims? Okay, we're just going backwards now. I think the other way back was this way down here was the fire area. So we just have to go all the way back. Oh boy. Not that I need to kill any of these things. Straight across. You should add a slow song in the background. Slow, do you mean like slow as in like low volume, or slow as in like specifically like a slow paced song that I should have on all the time? Stream will be more amazing. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for sure. I'm just worried a little bit about keeping like certain songs. Maybe I can find like a few royalty free songs, because the main thing I'm worried about is like I don't want my VODs to get taken down off of YouTube or anything, or to have any kind of issues with possible copyright stuff. That's the main issue. Now granted, I'm not even partnered yet, so they wouldn't even be looking at me, but if I do get partnered, and I would hope to get partnered at some point, that would be a concern of mine. So it's just good to get in the habit now of not playing possible copyright songs. But it's a good idea. I'll look into seeing if I could find some royalty free stuff to like just keep up in the background all the time. Slow volume. Yeah, okay. I figured that's what you meant. I just wanted to be sure. I just wanted to clarify for myself, really. Alright, on to the next zone now. What time is it? Okay. Definitely got some time. Sorry, I'm just answering a text. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. Alright, we're going down to Sector 2. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to share any ideas, thoughts, feelings you have about anything stream related. I'm very open to advice and suggestions. You know, my goal is to make this stream into a good place that everyone can hang out and have fun and just chill and have a good time. And I am by no means an expert on what makes a stream successful or not, so... It's an X mimicking you. S-A-X. Dun dun dun. Use the power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. I've always loved S.A.X. a lot more than Dark Samus, because conceptually they're kind of the same thing when you think about it, like Dark Samus from Metroid Prime. But I just think the feel of S.A.X., the like tension of S.A.X., the fear that S.A.X. like brings into the game is way stronger than like Dark Samus, who just ends up being like a Easter egg in the first game and then like a boss fight in the second game, like a final boss fight. Sorry if it's spoilers for those of you who have not played Metroid Prime, which also has a remake on Switch, I think. Okay, for sure. Yeah, anytime. You can pop in and give me your feedback whenever you want to. But I appreciate you being here and hanging out and chatting with me. Maybe be at your Instagram. Okay, sounds good. Alright, sorry about that. Have to find it on your own, because it's what's all locked up. Oh, gotta find the bomb data. Gotta get the bomb data. Alright, we don't really need to recharge. Should be good on health and missiles. Excuse me, sir. You can't just, like, slowly waft your way into me. That's not how this works. Right. I forgot how to deal with these things. I think you need the ice power is how you actually kill those things. So I think we're gonna have to come back to there later. We're like a long ways off from that. Okay, wants me to go left, but it's going to be locked, right, by a green lock. That's what they were saying. So we got to find the bomb power first. No, I want you to go up the ledge. Oh, it's still alive. Still alive, alright. Let's keep schmoovin' here. Keep on schmoovin'. Keep on moving and grooving. We don't have to shoot everything that I see, even though that is absolutely my temptation, is to shoot everything I see and walk right into it and take damage. Just checking for hidden walls and upgrades and stuff. Don't mind me. Okay, that's a blue lock. Cannot go through the blue lock. But we can shoot some caterpillars. Alright, we got blue locks now. Cool. Ain't nothing but a thing. Alright, now we should be able to get the bomb upgrade. Oh, we can go through this blue door too. Can't we? It's moments like this where I wish I had my power bombs so I could just bomb this entire room and find where the secret is. I think it's actually right here. Maybe I need a regular bomb. Either way, I don't think I can access any of it yet. Alright. If you're moving to Miami on vacation, I'm going there maybe next week. Nice! Congrats. I've only been to Florida once when I was like a teenager and going to like Disney World with my family, and that's in Orlando. So I don't think I've ever been to Miami, unless I was just I could have you know, I think I've been to the Miami airport because I think I had a layover there, and I was when I was going out of the country for like a vacation or for my honeymoon or something. I forget what it was. I think it was for my honeymoon, but I think I've been to the airport. So I can say I've been to Miami in the airport. But I haven't been to, like, the city. I haven't gone to, like, see the sights or really gone anywhere in Miami. But that's cool, you know. Like, let me know how it is. I hope you have fun. The weather should be probably pretty hot, I imagine. Alright, we got bomb. We're bombing now. Always the slow drift right into me. I think this is one of the parts where the SAX pops up, if memory serves. Oh, nice. Thought this was just the way through. Oh, you done blowed up my door. You done petrified my door. How am I supposed to get through if you're gonna be petrifying my door? Okay, cannot go up yet. Let's check the other door right quick. After I shoot my way through all these enemies, that is. Oh, it's a saver. Completely unnecessary, seeing as I'm at full health already. Do we go right or do we go left? I guess right would have been the correct answer, wouldn't it? But that didn't even blow up. There might have been an upgrade in that thing. Like right here. Oh well. Moving on. We're not here to 100% this game. We're just playing for a couple hours today. Just because I have nothing else to stream right now. Listen, Bugman. Still alive? I could have sworn I saw him, like, flashing. He still damaged me. With the last few moments of his hitbox, he still was able to damage me. But why was it blue? Why was it blue? For what reason? Oh yeah, this is it. This looks familiar. There we go, we're topped off now. There we go. There it is. I'm sure there's some point to this room. I just don't know what it is. Leading to a save point, I guess. Probably like an upgrade in the ceiling or something. If I care, I'll come back later with a power bomb and figure that out. Not for a job for right now, though. Ah, yes. Okay, well, it hasn't happened yet. But I know exactly what's going on with that room. Didn't mean to fall, but it happened. Yeah, I can't do anything in here until I get the gravity suit, I believe. This is a gravity suit level. We will be back. Or at least double jumping. We need like a double jump. Okay, this is what? Screw attack room? Must be. And what's in here? Oh yeah. Hopefully I didn't take more damage than I healed there. On the save point. Doing a lot of traveling off the beaten path in this zone. I think this is up here, right? It's like in the center. Or not? No, maybe not. Why it's like blowing me up sideways? Okay, never mind. I guess I don't know. I thought there was like a upgrade in the middle here, but I mean, maybe there is. Just once again, I'm gonna have to wait till I have access to power bombs. So many of these rooms have like upgrades hidden inside of things, or secret pathways or passages or something. Maybe if you have them like memorized, I guess I could see someone like speedrunning and getting all the upgrades if you knew where every upgrade drop was, like beforehand. But it's like, yeah, otherwise how would you ever know? Like there's no way you'd be able to do it without memorizing all of that, you know? Power bomb. I needed a power bomb. Okay. Onward. It's a blue one. That's a blue one. Two blue ones. Well, that's a full health. Why am I even fighting this thing? I have full health. Oh boy. Oh boy. He hurt. He actually hurt a lot. How I get through here? Do I drop down? I must drop. It must be a drop down. Unless it's something over here? No? Okay, no, never mind. Swear I've played this game before. Definitely not my first time playing this game. I promise you. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Alright, boss number 2. Oh, right, it's this one. We have to shoot up inside of its tree trunk mouth. Don't ask me why I did that. Nailed it. Nailed it! Okay. Jump. 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 And one more. One, two, three, four, and one more. It's close now. Oh, did it off one jump? Gotta get the right angle here. Gotta get right up the shaft. Straight into the critical point. The one unblinking eye. The one unblinking eye at the tip of the shaft. That's what we gotta hit. Oh, and it's blowing up everywhere. Yuck. High jump and jump ball. Right, I forgot you can jump as a ball. Because that's so not a Metroid thing, is to jump as a ball. Usually you have to bomb jump to do anything. Wow, we jump so high now. We jumping so high. Oh well. There's nothing there. I mean, I think there is, but we just gotta wait for Powerbomb o'clock. Even though we'll never get to that point. I think Powerbomb is the last upgrade you get in this whole game, so. Got some petrified caterpillars over here. Alright, you need Powerbombs for that. I just completely forgot that that's what you need for that. My guy, can you stop shooting me with your spikes? Is this it? Oh, it's it. This is the moment. We could drop down and totally get annihilated by the SAX right now. I think we're just supposed to go back to the entrance now, if memory serves. Yeah. That door's gone. Use the cocoons as stepping stones. Can't go in there yet because that cocoon bug is there. Forget which save room it is with the little passageway on it. One of the save rooms I passed had like an entrance that I needed to use the bomb jump for. Ha 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 ha. I do remember some things. And we're back. We have returned. Thank you for the missile upgrade. More missiles the better. Some of these bosses you really have to shoot a lot of missiles at. I'm just checking. I don't think there's anything else in here. But we just checking. We just checking. Alright. Where are we going? Up and to the left. But there's also something over here to the left. Some upgrade room that we never checked out. Yeah. Oh, right, because we needed long jump or whatever. Oh, we need the speed dash or whatever. The sprint ability to get through that. Shine Spark, that's what it's called. We got a Shine Spark. There are some really hard like Shine Spark segments in this game too for some upgrades. Because Shine Spark basically is like you have to run a set amount before it like activates. And then if you hit down in the middle of while you're running, store it for a few seconds, and then you can like jump in one of several directions to like shoot forward. So there are some seconds where you have to like run, hit down, then move a little bit, then aim up, then hit the button, and you only get like 2 or 3 seconds, maybe like 2 seconds while the Shine Spark is like stored. So it's like there's some really like tight input moments to get some upgrades in this game. Alright, on to section 4 now. Cool, Sector 4. The SAX. Now we're gonna get what, green locks in this section. We got bombs, we got jump, we got charge shot. The next thing's got to be what, like charged up missiles or something? Super missiles? Or maybe the Varia suit. We might get the Varia suit next. SAX has a high degree of intelligence. Oh, it does. It absolutely does. Moving and attacking at ultra high speed, the more senseless and widespread destruction here may be attributed to Ceres. This, it's saying high speed, which makes me think that that's the Shine Spark boss, but I'm pretty sure we don't get Shine Spark till later. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't get the Shine Spark yet. I mean, we could. I don't remember exactly when we get it, but I'm almost positive it's a later skill. We're good on health and missiles. Careful not to get electrocuted. You gonna let me through, or he's not? Oh boy. Oh boy, this is bad. This is real bad. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm in a bad way right now. I cannot get through either. Oh my god. Yeah, no, so there's no way through these guys yet. This was the wrong direction. This is really hard to get out of here. Nearly killed me. Okay, let's I realize I could have been climbing up the side this whole time. Let's stop ourselves. Good thing we're only a room away from the heal station. Thankfully that it actually didn't do that much damage. Like the electrified water doesn't actually hurt that bad. I was in there for a long time and I still had plenty of health left. Oh, that's the Shine Spark icon. The other one was the screw attack. Well, we can't go in there. It's electrified. We cannot go in the painful water. This is what, Shine Spark? No, it's just a way you fall through. You can fall through it, but you can't go up. So we need what? Screw attack? Or Shine Spark. I guess we could do this. This is a long hallway, so you technically could Shine Spark your way up it. You know something that I don't get why they don't put on the classic like Super Nintendo emulator here is the Mega Man X games, because you have like the Mega Man games on Game Boy, like every single one of them like every Mega Man Game Boy from like the classic Mega Man games is available on the emulator. So why are none of the X games on the Super Nintendo emulator? You tell me that. I mean, granted, I own, I think, a like collection that has X1 through X6. Oh no, X8. It's 1 through 8. It's the first 8 games of the X series. Granted, the only good ones are like 1 through 4, and then after 4 they start to go downhill. 6 being probably one of the worst games of all time. But still, I'd appreciate 1, 2, and 3 being available. Just because I love those games and I would definitely play them. It's one thing I could do on stream, I guess, is I could do like a Mega Man X marathon or something. Since I do have the collection. It's right above me. But did I miss something above me? Why was I unable to go through there? Oh, that's why. That makes sense. Because it's broken in front of me. So I have to go up and then drop down. And up would be... Well, there's really no way up from here, and I can't go up from the way on the right. Okay, well, maybe there's a way... There must be a way around from the other way, then. That's not through here, because this is a save room. Thanks for running into me, fishy. Gotta love games that use like a D-pad, 4-directional D-pad, and they come at you at like an angle. So your options are basically to keep shooting straight or up until it comes in your like range of fire, or run and aim at the same time and just basically walk into it while you're trying to shoot at it. Pretty much in 100% of cases you're taking damage no matter what. Go through here? You can. Okay, that's what I thought. Or you could not grab the ceiling. Thank you. Okay, don't shoot it. We'll just not shoot at him. He's fine. He can live. We'll ignore him. Yeah. Yeah, okay, we're approaching him from the other way. It's just a skeleton. He's not here. Yeah, well, I guess we're getting Shine Spark right now. Could have sworn we got it much later, but this is the Shine Spark boss, so. Whew! Almost got hit by that one. Oh, I got hit by that one. And that one. Well, didn't think I was going to hit him with that one. Oh, didn't drop down quick enough. Or then I dropped down there too fast. Ugh. It's my opportunity to get some clean hits in there. And then I just didn't do that one. Aye. Ah! Come on. There it is. Did not mean to fall. Oh boy, I'm taking a lot of damage. Don't kill me! Whew, that was close. It's hard to move underwater. Run until speed boost begins. I didn't realize Shine Spark we got so early. But you do. How do you, like, dash forward? Do I have to crouch again? There it is. Okay. Ah, pressed it too early. Oh, why didn't it work? Maybe if you're like stuck in that thing, it doesn't work? Well, for whatever reason, it's not working. Oh, you can't Shine Spark through this anyway? Ah. I was thinking about this entirely wrong. There it is. Dropping on down, dropping on down. Cool. Cool. Get all the missile upgrades. We're gonna need a lot of them. We are gonna need a lot of them. So later on, there is a boss where you just like spam missiles like no tomorrow. Yeah, what time is it? 4:27. 4 and 27. Still got some time. It was on the left side. I was like, there's some rooms I didn't go into when I was passing back around. It's because, I don't know what I was going to say. I completely lost my train of thought there. Anyway. Nothing here. Hey, Aussie, how you doing, bud? Switch stream. Yeah, we did a quick little like tour of my island earlier at the beginning of the stream, and now we're playing some Metroid. This way? Did we go up here? Clearly not. If you have any suggestions for like what game you might want to see me stream right now, just let me know, because I'm kind of in between games at the moment. I'm planning to stream like Ghost of Yotei when it comes out, but that's not till October. So we still got a little while on that one. Between that, there's not really anything particular. I know, what is it, Metal Gear Solid, the remake, comes out like at the end of this month. So we still got a little ways before any like particular games come out that I'm like interested in. What is the point of this room? You know, I saw a notification on the Steam earlier that Street Fighter 6 is in its 3rd year right now. That's wild. I didn't realize how old Street Fighter 6 is. Because I bought it at launch, and I remember like liking it, like I like Street Fighter 6, but it just, I don't know. It wasn't what I was hoping it would be. So I ended up like dropping it. Ouch. But yeah, I was like, I can't believe it's already been that many years. I can't believe it's been 3 years since that game got launched, or it's in its 3rd year. Wild. This game like made me miss fighting games though too. So it's like every recent fighting game that I like that's come out in the last like 10 years has been kind of like underwhelming. I really liked MK1 at launch. DKC? What's DKC? As in Donkey Kong Country, as in the classic Donkey Kong game for the Switch? I don't think so. I love the OG Donkey Kong games. from when I was a kid, and honestly, I've played through a good chunk of Donkey Kong Country. We can check it out right now. Actually, you know what? Let's just take a cool peek. Let's create a save state real fast. Got the skills. I mean, I can play Donkey Kong Country. It's not that I have an inability to play Donkey Kong Country. It's just that Donkey Kong Country, especially in the later stages of Donkey Kong Country, it's a lot of like trial and error. It's a lot of like dying and restarting the level over and over again. It gets a little old. But I think I was playing Donkey Kong Country just randomly on my free time because I didn't really have anything else going on, and I've been kind of like going through random retro games. But let's take a quick peek. Let's just see where we're at, because I think I'm pretty far. And this is just me like messing around off stream, obviously. I've played for an hour and 21 minutes. Is that what that's saying? So not a lot, and I'm already 41% of the way through the game. Yeah. God, I hate underwater levels. I love aquatic ambience. It's arguably my favorite melody in the entire game, but underwater levels are hard. Yeah. Makes sense you stopped at that level, yeah. Yeah, this level sucks. But every underwater... Oh my god, I barely missed that. Every underwater level sucks, but I've played so much Donkey Kong Country. It was my favorite series growing up. I thought I would sneak by, like sneak right under that thing. I did not. Drop diddy drop. Okay. Yeah, so I played a lot of Donkey Kong Country 1. I knew it. I knew hitting it another time was going to be the death of me. Oh no. I could rewind. But I'm not going to. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I didn't hit the checkpoint either. That sucks. I mean, I might have missed the checkpoint, too. Earthbound? Yeah. I've never actually played Earthbound. I've watched Earthbound being played. I've heard a lot about Earthbound. I've had friends growing up who loved Earthbound. But I never owned Earthbound. I never played it for myself. And I've always been tempted to, like, play it and go through it because I have access to it, obviously, here. But I just know that there's so many tedious things about Earthbound that you have to deal with that I'm like, I don't know if I want to go through all that. Why am I going for the bananas? Those bananas are going to do nothing for me. They don't help me beat the level, okay? A bunch of bananas, just a trap. Had to clench on that one. Oh, I did it again. I did the same thing. Great stream game. I'll consider it for sure. Because I've kind of always wanted to play Earthbound. And I love turn-based RPGs, so it's kind of up my alley. It's so hard to recover on water levels because if you just tap the button at the wrong time, if you get a little bit too aggressive with your swim, you're done. There's no like pulling back from that. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Switch to Diddy for this part. I need a smaller body. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Under, 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 over. Let go, let go. Okay. Woo, boy. Woo, boy. Too close. Too close. Too close. We don't care about the Kong. We don't care about the letters. We're just looking for the checkpoint now. There it is. Okay, got the checkpoint. Halfway through. Halfway through. Halfway through. Okay. Do not get me with the piranha. Okay, we got a life. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. What's up, Ann? How you doing? Ooh! Nope, still caught me. Thought I'd be able to sneak in there. That was almost a twofer. Oh boy! The one game that I would really actually get for the Switch 2, though, is the Donkey Kong game, the Bonanza, because that game actually looks like a lot of fun, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. That's really the only thing, though, because Mario Kart I don't care that much. Are you? I'm good, I'm good. Just messing around, playing some classic retro games. I was playing some Metroid Fusion a minute ago. Then Aussie wanted to see me play some Donkey Kong Country, so that is what I'm doing right now. Oh. God, the underwater levels. Constantly clenching past every obstacle. Okay, okay. Okay, let's just not run into any wheels. We should be good. Isn't there like a hidden wall somewhere over here? You on PC? No, this is on a Switch. This is the Switch emulator right here. Isn't there? Could have sworn there was like an invisible wall or like a bonus level in this area. Oh well. No, oh, he's done. Oh, wait, there he is. Nice. I didn't think he'd come back. I thought he was just gonna go off screen and he'd disappear. Which game do you play mostly here? Well, I'm a variety streamer, so I'm kind of playing whatever I'm into at the time. Lately, I've been playing Night Rain. I played the Lies of P DLC. Monster Hunter when there's like content updates. Stuff like that has been the majority of what I've been playing over the recent weeks. Almost flubbed it. And then I did flub it. What am I why am I dropping? What's happening? I can't press up anymore. What's happening? Hold on, I gotta back out here. Suddenly, like, I lost the ability to control Diddy. I was like, why am I suddenly swimming down? I'm holding up. You're from the UK? Oh, awesome. Must be, what, late night over there right now? Something like that? I'm in California. That's where I'm at right now. Beat Mother 3 like 2 years ago. It's crazy. Yeah, I've heard so many good things about Mother 3. I feel like a lot of people who played through the Mother series like Mother 3 the best and think it has like the best story. And I've seen like some snippets of it, and I have to agree from what I've seen. Never be localized? Yeah, but it's got a fan localization. So you can play like a localized version of it. It's just, you know, it's never going to be officially localized, especially not now. I mean, the game is ancient, right? Alright, can we go up? A is switching. Did the control scheme get completely borked? Okay. I don't know what happened, but for a hot minute there, it was struggle. It was a big time struggle. You part-time or full-time? Right now I'm a part-time streamer because I have other responsibilities. I mean, I've been a part-time streamer because I had work, and now I'm kind of like transitioning to a different career opportunity. So I'm going to be a part-time streamer. It would be awesome if I was a full-time streamer, but I can't live off of nothing because I'm not even partnered. Oh boy. Yeah. So right now I'm a part-time streamer. It would be awesome to be a full-time streamer. That would be the dream. Maybe one day. Playing very well. Thank you. I appreciate that. Especially since I'm very rusty at this. Good for modern Nintendo? Yeah, I mean, just the fact that you have, like, I have to fight myself not to use the control stick because this game was like a D-pad game, so I'm trying to, like, you know, be authentic and use the D-pad. Oh, come on now, On Guard. How are you gonna get hit by a piranha? Wow, am I gonna flub it at the last second? No. Okay, okay. You gonna come back On Guard? You gonna bounce off the wall and come back to me? He's not going to. What's my favorite games? My favorite games are... two of my favorites are like Metal Gear Solid 3 and God of War, the 2018 God of War. I love that game, and I'm dead. I should have just kept swimming forward. I was right at the end of the level. It was right there, and instead of just finishing the level, I decided to go back for On Guard. I was like, On Guard is my safety net. I need him, but I really didn't need him. Nice. Yeah, if you haven't played the God of War 2018 game, absolutely highly recommend it. It is an amazing story. Is this the way? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing running right into a piranha? CS, Sims, Minecraft, COD. Oh, okay. CS is in like Counter-Strike. I was a big Counter-Strike player back in the day. Played a lot of Source. Played a lot of 1.6, honestly. Me and my friends were big 1.6 players. Wow, I am suddenly playing terrible. Better than Ragnarok? Yeah. They're definitely great. One of the best story games I've ever played, hands down, is the God of War 2018. It's just the story is so good, and the gameplay is honestly fantastic. Could not more highly recommend God of War 2018. Ragnarok's still really, really good. Like, the story is still amazing. The characters and the world and the combat are still absolutely phenomenal. It's just me personally, I think the story of the 2018 game is just a little bit better. It just resonates with me a little bit better. What's your hobbies? Well, you're looking at one of them, which is gaming. Gaming is my #1 hobby. This is what I love to spend my free time doing, is gaming. Whether I'm streaming or not streaming, I just love to game. RPGs being my main genre. I love RPGs so much. Baldur's Gate 3 is among one of my favorite games of all time. Other than that, I knew there was a hidden wall somewhere over here. Other than that, I love... I used to play like Warhammer and modeling, playing Magic cards with like friends. I used to be a lot more into like reading, so I enjoy reading books, watching anime. I love horror movies. Sorry, DK, I had to kind of sacrifice you there. I was like, I'm just shooting to the end. I am not playing around with this level anymore. What do I do for a living? Well, I used to work a retail job, selling alcohol. Now I'm kind of between occupations at the moment. I'm actually training to become a teacher. I'm planning to teach high school math. I'm in a program right now for that. There we go. That's the button I'm looking for. That's the button I need right there. Oh, it's a minecart level? A flippin' minecart level, dog? That's amazing. Thank you. Oh, and then I beansed it. I missed it. Okay, I messed everything up right there. I missed all the things. Oh boy, I'm not. OG Donkey Kong has the hardest minecart levels. Like, I love the roller coaster levels in Donkey Kong Country 2, but the minecart in this game is like the reaction time's got to be on point. I don't care about that. The extra life means nothing to me. The only metric that counts is beating the level. I don't know why I thought I was going to overshoot the minecart there, and I just completely let go. They have a Discord? I do, but I don't really use it ever. I probably should set up a like server or something for people who want to like join and chat about the stream or whatever. Okay, gotta have the eye of the tiger here. Gotta stay with it. Okay. So far, so good. Making progress. Got the checkpoint. Not that it matters, because I think I'm on my last life here. KON. Missed my jump. Thought I jumped too soon on that one. I don't care about the G. I should have grabbed it, because that would have been an extra life, but it's okay. We're doing this. We're one-shotting it. Going all the way through. We don't need the life, because we're going to beat the level. Come on. Get out of here, Kremling. Okay. Sweating bullets. Almost walked right into him, and we did it. Woo-hoo-hoo. Got a little bit tense there. Have a server? Oh, that's cool, yeah. I do want to set one up, though, for, like, the stream. For people who pop in. Because I know there's a few people who've talked to me about Discord. Popped in and asked about Discord in the past, and I'm like, I don't really use Discord, so... But I should set one up. If for nothing else, so then the viewers of my channel can, like, all congregate and chit-chat. Discord server for streamers, super chill, about supporting each other. Wondering, I think you vibe with it. Cool, yeah, for sure. Maybe after stream I'll log onto Discord or whatever and check it out. So Discord name, okay, for sure. I'll look into it after stream today. I'll add you. And I just walk over the edge. Do I have an Insta? Yeah, I should have an Insta below on my my info page here on my channel. Oh, right. I forgot that you have to go back and save. Well, you know what? We're just gonna... Oh, wait, I have to rewind really far, don't I? Can I rewind from before the level? Shoot. Shoot, I really don't want... I don't want to, like, rewind save scum, because I hate doing that, especially in classic games that I really enjoy. But in this case, I'm doing it just because I don't want to do that on a water level again. I want to keep the little progress we've already made. Plus, I stupidly didn't go back and save, so for sure I'll check it out. Oh my god. The walking off the ledge is killing me. Both times I died here is just from walking off. It's not even from like dying legitimately. Oh god, nope. No, that one was on me. That one was an actual mistake. I fully mistimed the jump there. Okay, we have an extra life now. So we're good. We're good. If we die, we'll let the next death happen. We're not gonna rewind the next death. We're just gonna go back and save. Someone throwing. Okay, I was like, I hear the barrels. I don't see the barrels. An arrow pointing left. Is there a secret door here? Probably. There must be. Oh, we're at the end exit. It feels a little scummy. Feels a little bit scummy that we beat it, but you know what, whatever. Yes, yes, yes. Give me the save point. Games are kind of gloomy, darky-ish, all of them. It's true, yeah, if you think about it. They all pretty much are like dark and gloomy. Killer Instinct, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Though I guess not all of them, because Banjo-Kazooie is pretty far from dark and gloomy. I mean, I guess there are parts of the game that do have a more darker or gloomy feel, but most of it is very bright and bubbly and upbeat. But yes, you're absolutely right. A lot of their games are like that. It's a level that scared you. Yeah, well, there is like a haunted house level, so it's like there is some like spooky stuff. Okay. Yeah. Bad jump there. Rusty Bucket. Fuck Rusty Bucket Bay, dude. Fuck Rusty Bucket Bay. Rusty Bucket Bay sucks. That like every level in Banjo-Kazooie, you can like recover from making bad mistakes, or you know, like you can keep yourself from like dying. You know, there's not a lot of instant deaths that happen in Banjo-Kazooie. So if you have like 90 something notes, if you're at like 90 notes in a level and you like have a bad mistake, you can usually recover from it, get your health back, and like make sure you get all the notes. But doing the under the boat section of Rusty Bucket Bay, where you can just fall off and instantly die, and there's like 2 jiggies you need down there and like maybe 10 different notes. So if you want to be a completionist, that level sucks. That level is incredibly frustrating for completionists, unless you are unless you're save scumming, doing save states, because there's no rewind in the N64 emulator, but you can do save states. So if you're save stating that game, like whatever, it's not a big deal. Just save state over and over until you get it all. But like if you're playing the classic like thing, like I did back in the day, trying to complete it, oh man, lot of frustrating like moments with Rusty Bucket Bay. I think that's pretty much the only level I feel that way about, too, in that whole game. Like, there's other instant death stuff that happens in that game, but it's not nearly as... what? You saw that, right? I passed right through that bunch of bananas. Passed completely through them and did not pick them up. Like, that actually happened, right? I didn't hallucinate that. Oh, I messed up getting the fuel there. Oh, I guess you don't really need it, do you? Too soon. I was too far ahead of the thing. You really got to time your jumps a little bit better here. Oh, dang it! I beansed it. I pushed the tire over the edge. Anyway, you can see how far I am now for Donkey Kong Country here. What other games we got going on the Super Nintendo? I played Donkey Kong Country 3 probably more than any other Donkey Kong Country game because there's just so much to do in that game. So much like backtracking and collectibles and mini games. So much. Just so much. Get my controller fixed a few hours ago. Left stick would rotate to the left and right, unlike your Switch, or... Oh, DualSense. Stick change just because I fed up with the drift. Yeah, I can't blame you. Usually when the rubber starts to fade away on the stick is when I look for a new controller to get. Got drift 4 months later. Yeah, that's what I heard. Is usually, you know, for pretty much every console nowadays, is like the day one consoles, the day one controllers, almost always have issues out of the box. The rubber comes off, the drift happens, the responsiveness kind of just like fades away. The war against Gigas. So I almost always buy an aftermarket controller of some kind. Not always like third party, but usually like a first party controller. Like this Pro controller, the one I'm using right now. This is for Smash Ultimate, and I've been using it ever since it came out. I think, right? Smash Ultimate? Yeah, because the Wii U was the other Smash game. Yeah, I was like, wasn't there? There was another Smash, but it was the Wii U Smash. Yeah, Smash Ultimate. I got this one with this, and it's so good. This controller has like held up through the test of time. I've been using this controller for so many years now. Yeah, it's a bop. It's a bop, alright. You know, I had a cousin growing up who owned this game, and I played it one time, had no idea what was happening. It was like a fever dream. Afterwards, like the next day or whatever, I felt like I dreamt this game because it made no sense to me. And that is kind of like what this game is. Genuinely, is like a fever dream that you're feeling like is not real. But obviously I learned it was real like sometime later. And they did a really weird like ad campaign on like Nintendo Power and stuff for this game, like saying it stinks and stuff like that. Text speed, medium's fine. I know text speed is kind of important in this game. Which style of windows do you prefer? Plain, mint, strawberry? I kind of like mint. Mint looks cool. Strawberry, banana, peanut. I like mint. We're going to go with mint. I'm not a big fan of mint in real life, but I like the color scheme. I mean, we have to go with Ness, right? Is there lowercase? Yeah. Wait a minute. What happens if you say don't care? Okay, it does their default names. Okay. Pooh! You always do banana? Okay. I almost picked banana. I'm just doing don't care for everything. I don't know how much the steak and the rockin' affects anything, but... The year is 1990X. Onet, a small town in Eagle Land. Ness's house. Oh, we playing. We in the game now. Who are you talking to? No problem here. I don't know if there's anything in there. I'm just messing around. Hello, I'm assuming sister. Hey bro, did the sound wake you up? Were you freaked out? Nah, not really. Ooh, there's a present here. There's a cracked bat inside. Ness takes it. Cool. Can I equip the cracked bat? Nice. Gonna check this out. Okay. Option menu type gameplay. You get used to it. Press R, and I think it auto talks. Let's see. Without opening the menu. Oh, it looks like L. You think mom will let me stay up late tonight? I can't seem to fall back asleep. Okay, good to know. Thank you for that. Because I would have been opening up the menu for everything. Does it also check? Oh, it also checks. Perfect. We can just interact with everything now. What was that noise? Ness, you don't seem scared. Are you nuts? And now you want to go check it out? Oh, okay. You'll sneak out of your room anyway, even if I asked you not to? At least change out of your jammies before you go. Nice. Be careful. Come home as soon as you can. Besides humans, dogs also sleep at night. Why aren't you asleep? Beep. Okay. No one to talk to there. Sir, what happened? I want to return home, but the road is closed. People are taking this meteorite situation too seriously. Onet police are infamous for closing roads if something is going on. We are going for the world record. Don't panic. It's just what? Meteorite that? Who? Fell. Why are you saying what and who? It's just a meteorite that fell. I just wanna... What? Go home. South to the suburbs of Onett. Okay, what's up here? Did you hear the Big Bang? I think a meteorite landed nearby. I want to be the first to see it. Okay. I'm going to try to be the first one to get there. Well, you're not moving very fast, are you, bud? Oh, hi. Pokey, my brother, ran out of here to chase after a police car. He said, Picky, you should stay home. So I'm home watching our house. Mom and Dad aren't home yet. They went out to get to eat in an elegant restaurant? Sorry, having some dyslexia there. They went out to an elegant restaurant. Okay, it's just they went out. That's what he's saying. My brain was adding extra words in. Okay, I'm not sure if there's anything worth investigating in any of these homes. We're only going to play for a couple minutes. I mainly just wanted to get the ball rolling here if I do stick with this game here. Don't you know what time it is? Get your butt home pronto. Nah, I'm good. Meteorite has landed. The sharks are running wild in town. Your kids are wandering around, and I'm hungry. I hate my job. Some classic dialogue right here. It's dangerous to go to the hilltop. Even if I advise you not to go, it won't stop you, will it? Nah, it won't. There's a present up there. Hey, you. Don't you know what time it is? Nope. Dialogue's 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's open the present. There is a bread roll inside. A healing item, no doubt. Hey, Ness. Hi, buddy. Meteorite fell down and went boom. It was a real mess for a while. I was fine because I always eat garlic and work out to help my body stronger. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. I also want to tell you... Whoops. I almost told you about my... by the way, Ness, did you check out my billboard? I wrote the message myself. That's my real job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. Why don't you check out my work? Okay. Treasure Hunter. This is Lear X Agarate's house. Sigh. Wonder when the cops will leave. That meteorite looks different than usual. Strange and marvelous. As well as mysterious. Ooh. Hey, Ness. Don't be rubbernecking. You're getting in the cops' officer's way. You can go home now. Tomorrow I, Pokey, will tell you more about the strange meteorite. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers. Shh. Clear out. Get out of my way. Clear out. Get out of my way. Clear out. Get out of my way. Clear out. Of way out. Get my. Whoops. My mistake. I meant get out of my way. Nice timing, Ness. Will you do something about Pokey? He's driving me nuts. Are you two friends? No. You're not friends? But aren't you neighbors? Come on. Help me out here. You can go home now. Tomorrow, I, Pokey, will tell you more about the strange meteorite. I'm fine here. You're bugging the officers. Well, what am I supposed to do about him, sir? He's driving me nuts. Are you two guys friends? Sure. And you live in the house next to his? I see. Do I have to go... Does he want me to go talk to his brother or something? Look, I was... Ah, my God. You're going to make me walk all the way back to his house? Is that what you're trying to get me to do? Is that what I have to do here? Do I have to walk all the way back to his house? Or is there like an attack button? Give. Okay, never mind. Yes, son of a Son of a... Gonna make me walk all the way back to his house. You're killing me right now. Oh, you're outside. Welcome home, Ness. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's late. Scoot off to bed now. Oops, I didn't mean to... I didn't... Later that night, I actually meant to go to Pokey's house, not mine. I just wanted to talk to her, but I accidentally confirmed yes. Oh well. Someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock. My land! Who could be knocking at the door at this time of night? Would you answer it? I'm in my pajamas. What's up, Pokey? Hey, listen to what I got to say. When I took Picky to the place where the meteorite landed... Oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as usual. Anyway, as I was saying, the police that were guarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know the sharks. They're local ruffians, and they were really going wild. Suddenly I noticed that Picky was gone. I blame the cops. It certainly wasn't my fault at all. When my dad gets back, I know I'm gonna get it. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Picky? Sure. Okay, good buddy, let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom? Don't you agree, ma'am? Oh, okay. I know the dog is unreliable, but you should take King along. The cracked bats in Tracy's room could help out at a time like this. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong boy. You're my very own natural-born fighter. You'll go far. Remember to go for it. But I think you should change out of your jammies before you leave. Okay. I'll do everything I can to help you. Good luck on your adventure. You might get hungry along the way, so here's a cookie. Ness got a cookie. You can also leave anything you don't need with me. Do you want to hang on to something? No, not right now. I don't have anything. Yeah, sure, you're cool. Whatever. Thanks, Mom. Do you want me to go with you? Yes. Come along with me, dog. King joins you. Alright, you go out in front, and I'll follow at a safe distance. Let's get going. I thought his name was Boney. Isn't it Boney? Is that a different game? Maybe Boney's in Mother 3. Who could be calling when a stranger calls? Unfortunately, we're going to save that mystery for next time. I don't know how to actually save in this game, so we're just going to create a save state for now until we figure out how to save for real. I think you have to talk to someone to save, if memory serves, or something like that. Anywho, we're going to go ahead and end stream now. It's just about that time. We had some good fun. Hope you enjoyed watching me play some retro games, some Fusion, some Donkey Kong. We'll definitely play some more Earthbound. I don't know when. Next stream will be Sunday. We'll be back playing something. I don't know what. Maybe we'll be doing some Night Rain, even though the new Augur boss sucks. But maybe they'll have a different boss up and readily available. I don't know. Could be more Earthbound. Could be a Sunday Earthbound stream. I have no idea right now. But we will be here on Sunday, probably in the afternoon. Anywho, thanks for watching and hanging out, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here and stopping by and watching the stream. But yeah, we'll be back Sunday, and look out for me, because I'll be here. Alright, take it easy, everybody.